Destina One, one number one. Destina One, world number one. Destina One, world number one. Destina One, world number one.
முன்னேறு உழைப்பால் முன்னேறு மேல் வந்திடு தடைய நீ தகர்த்திடு முடியாதுன்னு சொன்னாலும் நம்பாதே வெற்றிய நீ தேடிடு மறவாதே தோள் கொடுக்க 1000 கைகள் உண்டு கால் இழுத்து தள்ளும் ஒரு கூட்டம் உண்டு உன்னை நம்பி வந்த பண்ணுக்காக போராடு அவனால முடியுன்னு காட்ட நீயும் போராடு இவன் போல இருக்கணும் ஒரே சொல்ல போராடு அவன் போல ஆகணும்னு எல்லாம் சொல்ல போராடு திரும்பும் திசையெல்லாம் வெற்றி தானே நண்பா விரும்பும் இசை கூட உந்து சக்தி நண்பா நிக்காம ஓடு நம்பிக்கையை தேடி உலகமே கூடி நீ தேனி தான் பாரு எல்லையில வனம் போல ஆழமான கடல் போல ஓட்டலாம் நிக்காம வழியில் சிக்காம
Another bar, another bar, another bar. Destina One, world number one. Destina One, world number one. Destina One.
Welcome back to another session of We Are the Life Changer with Destina One International. Our guest for today is Mr. Honrado from Destina One, USA. Hi, Mr. Hondo. How have you been?
Hi, Dr. Deva.
Welcome to our show.
Yes, doing well. We are doing fine over here. Thank you very much.
All right. So, how's the situation in USA? How's the lockdown? How is the lockdown is up to?
Yes. So here things in San Jose area, we're still in a stay-in-place mode. Right now it's up to early May, but would expect that to be also extended. So we're doing our part in safe distancing and all of that. So yes.
Thank you for joining us once again. Once again, thank you for joining with us, Mr. Hondo.
Thank you very much for allowing me to be part of your session. Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, without further ado, let's get into our live session. It is a live interactive session, Mr. Hondo. As you know, we will have some question for you, and you answer accordingly. Is that fine?
Yes, Dr. Deva.
Are you ready?
Yes, okay. I'm good, Dr. Deva.
Let me project you with the first question. Can you tell us briefly about your professional background?
Yes, I'm a former engineer. I received my bachelor's and master's in science in electrical engineering. I worked on communication systems for various small to large companies for 27 years in various roles from system engineering manager to chief engineer. I was also involved in a disaster restoration franchise for several years, and now I'm a social entrepreneur for Destina.
Oh, that's good. Let us move on to the second question, Mr. Hondo. How did you become a social entrepreneurship with Destina One?
I got to know Destina One several years ago when I stayed for a week with my good friend Don in the Philippines. So while I was there, I get to meet people that were basically helped with the products for Destina One, either themselves or their family member. The kicker for me was when I met this daughter. Her mom was mid 70s. She was diabetic, and she had a large pressure sore. It was like this big, basically a large wound. And so her doctor tried to help her. After a month, basically gave up, couldn't help her. So the doctor told her daughter, just bring her home, make her feel comfortable. And the daughter goes, what do you mean? She's going to be like that for the rest of her life? And so she heard about our products for Destina One, got it for the mom. And in 4 months, the wound sealed. So when I saw that, heard about it from her, I said, wow, this is something that definitely we want to share with others. So that's my story.
Oh, that's your starting.
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
a good
that's how
start.
I.
That's a good start, I guess. Okay. Now, based on your statement earlier, you mentioned that the social aspect of Destina One attracted you. But when did you started to learn about entrepreneurship aspect of Destina One International?
Yes, so exactly right, Dr. Diwa. I wanted to share about our health technology because really sharing is caring. Okay, I learned at the high level the entrepreneurship aspect from Don when I was over there, but it wasn't until I met our CEO, Dr. Burani, about a month later in San Jose, and he explained to me further about the social entrepreneurship for Destina One, the platform that we have. And so it actually made total sense to me and learn how powerful our social entrepreneurship can be.
Now, tell me exactly what is the concept of social entrepreneurship that implemented by Destina One? Can you explain about it further?
Yes, yes. So the gist of our social entrepreneurship is you share something good, basically the health technology of the company, and the company pays you for it. Now, when we see a good movie, eat at a good restaurant, or read a good book, you normally want to tell your friends about it. Yes, Dr. Diwa?
Yes, correct.
Right. But do the movie studio or the restaurant or the publisher of the book, do they pay you for doing so, Dr. Diwa?
Definitely not.
Yes, they do not. But for Destina One, you share something that you know will benefit yourself or other people, and Destina One pays you. I mean, what a beautiful concept, right?
Yeah.
Now, not only that, with those that you share it to, if they do the same, share it to others, and so on, this benefits you as well. You're basically developing a people franchise business where everyone is doing a little bit, and it becomes a multiplying effect on your income. It's leverage income, if you will.
So basically, the social entrepreneurship concept is something related to the people franchise as well as network, developing your network. All right. So that is the main
Yes.
concept of social entrepreneurship that has been introduced by Destina One. Now, let me project you with the fourth question of the day. As we know, we are going through a period of it's basically a tough time for everyone, okay? Because
Right.
since the pandemic began, which is COVID-19 pandemic began, people are going through ample of financial trouble and other issues as well arising. Now, during this lockdown
Yes.
period, do you think anyone can involve with the social entrepreneurship platform of Destina One International? Can you share your thought about it?
Yes, absolutely, Dr. Diwa. So, like for a small amount, you can purchase products for yourself, and you become a social entrepreneur for Destina One. So you use the products, you enjoy the benefits, you yourself become your own testimonial. And then you share about the health and wealth opportunity of Destina One, its social entrepreneurial platform, with others by calling them, of course, and sharing through your social media. The wonderful thing that Destina One HQ headquarters is doing lately is they are doing many sessions on Facebook Live, on YouTube, doing product presentations, product knowledge, doing these live interview sessions here. And they are also recording that. And once it's been recorded as well, you can share that. So yes, this is a good time to be a social entrepreneur that you can do from home.
So basically, it is a home-based business that everyone can involve, right? All category of people can
Yes.
involve with this business because it suits everyone. So am I right, Mr. Hondo?
Yes, Dr. Dio. Correct, Dr. Dio.
Okay. Now, what are the key points to succeed as a social entrepreneur?
So this is my first time being a social entrepreneur. So I'm a baby in this industry. Funny thing is, Dr. Brani, though he has many years in this industry, he says to me that he is also a baby in this industry. I said, how is that, Dr. Brani? And he said, he always empties his cup. Okay, so that means he's always willing to learn something new every day. He says to put aside any preconceived notions about this industry. So basically, you must be willing to learn and put in the effort. Another thing is that you have to do this with passion. Something that you want to do is that, then of course, you want to share it with others. And really, that is something easy to do with our platform because you want to help others as well. So you're giving them a health and wealth opportunity. And then next, don't think of it as selling, because I myself don't like selling. What you're really doing is educating people, okay? Because again, sharing is caring. Now, guaranteed success comes from hard work, being persistent, never giving up, smart work as well. And the smart work is actually 90% of your success. So something you should definitely look into early on when you become a social entrepreneur for Destina One. And then lastly, don't expect overnight success. It will take some time, a few years to build your business, but this is just a matter of time, okay? You put in time in the beginning, and then later on will be a little time, but lots of income.
That's good. So basically, empty your cup. You should have the willingness to learn, persistency, all right, and also cannot have an over expectation. You have to work for it. So we should have all these criteria or all these key points to succeed in this industry. Am I right?
Yes, Dr. Dio,
Okay.
absolutely right.
So, Mr. Hondo, any advice for those who interested to be a social entrepreneur? Any special advice from you?
Right. So for me, my faith and my belief that ultimately everything comes from God. He helps us, He heals us, and He protects us, but He also uses instruments. So with everything going on at this time all around the world, I firmly believe that Destina One's social entrepreneurship platform is something, an instrument, if you will, that can help both on the health aspect and the financial aspect of our lives. So for those who are watching out there, my friends, family, acquaintances, please take a look at our social entrepreneurship platform to see if that's something beneficial for you, because I'm sure it will be. Those my fellow social entrepreneurs in Destina One, let's continue to share with others, because as I mentioned several times earlier, what is that, Dr. Diwa? Sharing is sharing.
Caring is caring.
Right.
That's true. See, according
Right.
to a lot of global reports, all right, by WEF, World Economic Forum, and other Wall Street journals and all those media, all right, they stated that
Right.
network marketing is the future of business, and it could be a career for a lot of young generation. And it can also able to produce a lot of social entrepreneur, because network marketing is about helping each other and also changing our lifestyle, at the meantime changing others' lifestyle. All right. So,
Right.
what will be the future of this industry in the coming years? What are, from your point of view, what would be this industry will be in the next 10 or 20 years?
Yes. So there are projections out there that's multi-billion industry. It's definitely, as we've seen with staying in place, that a lot more businesses that you do from home. So this is actually a good industry to be in because it's something you could do at home, something you share with others. And our platform is that we have a wonderful technology and are able to help other people as well.
So technology helping other people, it's a good company with a good platform. I think it well justifies
Yes.
the answer, the question. All right, the answer is well justified the question. Now, in general, you got any advice for the people out there, because you know a lot of them are in a kind of phobia, right? This pandemic has created a phobia among all the people, not only in US, in Malaysia, but around the world. What would be your advice to those people who are going through this pandemic with a lot of worriness and also phobia? So what is your advice in general?
Yes, so as I mentioned, definitely you want to always learn and continue to learn. Our platform that we have is a wonderful platform. Learn about the technology that we have, our social entrepreneurship, where you share the technology that we have and you can earn from that as well. The effort that you put in now will benefit you in a few years' time. You just have to be consistent, persistent, as we talked about, and never giving up.
Thank you. That's a good piece of advice, Mr. Hondo. All right, Mr. Hondo, thank you for joining us today with this wonderful live session with you, and thank you for all your thoughts.
Thank you, Dr. Dewa, for having me today as well.
You're welcome, Mr. Hondo. It's a great pleasure to have you on this live session. Now, for viewers out there, thank you for joining us live. Hope this program will benefit you. Have a wonderful day ahead. Thank you once again.
Fear and worried? Why fear? Why worried? There are solutions. For every problem, there is solution. Although it may not be the outcome that was originally hoped for or expected. If there is a problem, there is an opportunity. The whole world is under lockdown situation. I totally agree, and a lot of people will be financially struggling. But don't worry, we have a wonderful platform which can change your life. MCO stands for Money Coming Online. So stay tuned. I will share with you more about Money Coming Online.
Oh,